I have the honor today to introduce our special miracle speaker, Cole Martin. And he is an 11-year-old boy that was treated at Lurie Children's, and he's going to tell you his story. When I asked his mom to give me some things that Cole would like to do now, she gave me an amazing list of accomplishments. He loves to play basketball. He is an aspiring musician who plays the acoustic, electric guitar, piano. I think he played the trumpet in band this year. He has a huge Lego collection that he likes to work on in his free time, and I'm sure he loves hanging with his friends and family. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce Cole Martin to the stage.
Hi, everyone. How are you guys? I hope you all had a fun day golfing. So obviously, my name is Cole. I'm really excited to be here today and to have the opportunity to share my story and my experiences at Lurie Children's Hospital. There we go. So it all started about 4 years ago. I had just turned 7 and finished first grade. I was having a really normal summer until I had a swollen lymph node removed from behind my ear here. The next day, we were shocked when the doctor called to say I either had leukemia or lymphoma. It turned out that I had precursor B-cell acute lymphoblastic lymphoma. It was difficult to say and even harder to believe. Suddenly, a lot of things changed. Two days later, I started going to Children's Memorial Hospital, which is now called Lurie Children's Hospital. They said my prognosis was good, but I would have to have 3 years of leukemia treatment because the type of lymphoma I had was so uncommon. That was on a Thursday, and they told me and my family to come back on a Monday to begin treatment. I was kind of nervous because I didn't know what to expect. My parents told me it would be a long, bumpy road, but we'd try to have fun, even on the days I didn't feel good. My neighbors had an ice cream party for me, and some of my family brought a giant card all the way from Kansas. For the first 9 months, I had to go to the hospital every week for different kinds of IV chemotherapy and spinal taps. Soon my hair started to fall out, and we eventually decided to shave the rest of it off. I learned that some chemo kills fast-growing cells like hair, so the chemo was actually doing its job. Since I had no hair, I wore different baseball caps to school every day, and found out fedoras were fun to dress up. The chemo and steroids I had to take made me tired and made my stomach feel bad most of the time. Sometimes the spinal taps gave me bad headaches. Still, I tried to have fun and do the things I usually did, like playing Lego Rock Band and Guitar Hero with friends and family. Playing basketball. I was the only player with a baseball cap on backwards, so it was probably easy to spot me on the court. Playing in the snow with a really warm winter hat. I missed about half of second grade, but I still kept up with my schoolwork and got good grades. Sometimes I did my homework at the hospital, but I preferred playing games or watching videos on an iPad or reading the Harry Potter series. Usually I went to the outpatient clinic for treatment, which sometimes took all day, depending on the treatment. So I think I've had at least 20 spinal taps. And the secret is, I don't think they're bad at all. I love laying down in a bed after hours sitting in the waiting room, getting a nice, high-quality back massage, and getting some relaxing medicine. Occasionally, I ended up inpatient when my blood counts were low. Fortunately, there was usually something going on in the waiting room, like parties, food, volunteers, and groups bringing books and toys. But my favorite part about going to the hospital was visiting all of my new friends there. The front desk, nurses, doctors, everyone at the hospital is really fun and nice. Even though I would usually get nauseous and sometimes even sick before visits, I still look forward to seeing my friends there. After 9 months, I finally made it to the end of my weekly treatments after spending a few days in the hospital. I like to paint sometimes to help pass the time in the waiting room. I painted this picture on my last weekly visit. And I got a Lego Death Star as a gift for toughing out those 9 long months. We took a late spring break trip to Florida when I was feeling better and my immunity was finally back. After our trip, I started my 2.5 years of monthly maintenance treatment. I took oral chemo every day at home, sometimes up to 15 pills, and went to the hospital once a month for IV chemo and spinal taps. The new Lurie's hospital was about to open, so I said goodbye to the old Children's Memorial. The new Lurie's hospital building is so much nicer. The lobby, waiting room, exam rooms, and hospital rooms were really awesome. I could even watch YouTube videos. The views weren't bad either. And lucky me, there's a Lego store right around the corner to shop at after visits. I just finished my 2.5 years of monthly visits last November. It was much easier than the weekly visits, but I still had bumming tummy often and backaches from spinal taps, and still ended up inpatient a few times. After my treatment, the staff made an awesome congratulations poster for me, and they all signed it. They also gave me a really cool Survivor t-shirt. So a while back, I had promised the nurses that I would write a song about my experiences and journey at Lurie's. So I brought my guitar and sang my hospital song for them in March. They laughed a lot and even cried a little. This is after I performed for my doctor and some of my nurses. Now I am 11 years old and about to start 6th grade. I'm feeling much better and stronger this summer. I am off medicine and still go back to the hospital every 2 months for a checkup and, of course, to visit my friends. I want to thank you all for coming today and supporting Children's Miracle Network's hospitals to help amazing hospitals like Lurie's and help kids like me. Before I go, I would like to share 2 minutes of a video. It's me singing about my friends at Lurie's. It's a little embarrassing for me. I hate hearing my own voice. I'm sure you guys do too. But you can see how much I love them. So here it is.
This is the hospital song. I love my hospital days. Now it's finally here. for Trina and Latoya, smile and know my name. But why do they ask my birthday when it always stays the same? The same. Allison's my neighbor, she doesn't live far away. One time she made me laugh so hard on an 11-hour day, I almost fell out of bed. Dr. Morgan tracks my progress, she is my hero. I see her most often when my ANC is 0. She wanted me to go to Disney World when I had no ANC. Amy gives a great massage on Spinal Tap days, and I don't mind the fentanyl. She asks me how I'm doing, and usually remembers to check it all. Is that Dr. Goldman singing down the hall? If I left anyone out like Debbie, Janie, Jen, and Mike, please remember I love you all. And now it's time to go and find some Lego. Maybe stop by Portillo's before my stomach goes bad. Oh no, but I still love my hospital days.
I don't know many 11-year-olds that could get up here in front of this crowd and share their stories, so that was very awesome.